What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nia, the video gamer, and I just wanted to come on really quickly and make a video about Nintendo. Obviously, you guys know that I'm a really big Nintendo fan, and a lot of my channel is dedicated to discussing Nintendo happenings and news and things like that. So, what I wanted to talk about today is um, Nintendo's messing up, yo. Like, it's obvious that they're just not they're not what's up right now. And as a person who is a Nintendo fan, who grew up on Nintendo, whose preference is Nintendo. I mean, don't get me wrong, I game on everything. I'm a gamer first. I love gaming, but y'all know Nintendo is like that's who I rock with, right? But right now, they're making it very, very hard to be a fan. And I'm just gonna point it out right now. And this has been this way for a while now. And I'm just gonna reiterate, man. Games are the only thing that can save Nintendo right now, and probably forever, because everything else they just suck in, and they don't really care that they're doing these things wrong, because they're gonna do whatever they want to do anyway, it seems. And it's really disappointing because Nintendo has so much potential. Like, the Wii U has great potential, the 3DS has great potential, but Nintendo is not using it for whatever reason. I don't know. I know that they're stubborn, but there's a difference between being stubborn and just being stupid and participating in certain policies and things that are just not conducive to the benefits of your consumers as a whole. And of course, you guys probably kind of know I'm talking about the whole swap note situation and the whole Miiverse situation for 3DS. In the recent Nintendo Direct, it was announced that Miiverse was gonna be in a system update for the Nintendo 3DS next month. And if any of you guys are familiar with Miiverse, it is a very community-oriented aspect of the Wii U, where you can go and talk about games in their respective communities and talk with your friends. There's a private messaging option and all those kinds of things like that. And they're even going to be bringing private communities very soon. Whenever I think it's whenever Wii Fit U comes out. Hopefully, it comes out when Wii U Fit comes out. But anyway, it's very community focused, very driven with communication driven, right? So the 3DS had Swap Note, which was a messaging system for the 3DS. It was not all that great, but it was a messaging system nonetheless, right? So it's been found out that the 3DS version of Miiverse will not have friend invites, nor will it have private messaging like the one on the Wii U. And I understand that Nintendo tries to keep it family friendly. They try to make products that everybody can enjoy. But my thing is, if you're so dead set on being a company that everybody can enjoy, then that means mom and dad have to enjoy it. The baby has to enjoy it. The teenager who lives in the house has to enjoy it. Mom and dad are probably going to enjoy playing games like, I don't know, like Pikmin 3 Bingo Battle with their kids, or like maybe New Super Mario Brothers U, or New Super Luigi U with their kids. The teenager in the house is probably going to want to play something like Call of Duty or something like that. And then, the kids, they're going to enjoy their Marios, they're going to enjoy their Kirby's, they're going to enjoy the really, fun, bright colored games that pretty much anybody could like just jump in and play, right? And so, me being a person who likes everything, I'm going to be playing a plethora of those things. But the way that the Nintendo is designing their systems at this current time, yes, the games are enjoyable, but the all-around gaming experience is not. And I feel that it is because of their very dated, stubborn ways, and it is very annoying. And I feel like some days that I am like 2 minutes away from just giving away all my Nintendo consoles and like trading in for something else. But I know that deep down in my heart, there's no other company that gives me the same great experiences that Nintendo does. And if it was not for their games, they would be a crap company. And that's me being completely real. But anyway, to go back into the topic about the Miiverse situation, swap note, and parental controls, I feel that Nintendo is trying too hard to be the parent of everybody who enjoys their products, and that's not fair because there are a lot of adults and older people that enjoy their products, such as myself, right? And anybody who is younger, I mean, they have their own parents, right? And that sounds like a very selfish thing to say, but at the end of the day, that's real. And I know that we live in a generation to where people, they don't take responsibility for their own actions. There's a lot of adults that don't take responsibility for the things that their children are consuming. Yeah, but as I was saying, if Nintendo is that concerned about their parental controls, which they do have, the 3DS, both the 3DS and the Wii U have parental controls. And on the Wii U, the parental controls are actually a little bit more intricate because if you are a minor, you don't use a Nintendo ID, you have to use a friend code. So I don't understand why they just won't push parental controls to the max so people can understand that, hey, we have parental controls here. If you don't use them, then that's your fault. That should be in the terms of service anyway. But just for the slow people that don't like to take responsibility for what their children are doing, they need to make it even more prominent. And this is what I think they should do. Remember when you first, well, I don't know about y'all, but when I first bought Wii Sports Resort and it came with the Wii Motion Plus attachment, whenever I hooked that attachment to my Wiimote and I put in the game, there was a video that you could not skip talking about how to use Wii Motion Plus, how to be safe with, motion controls and stuff like that. And, they explain, how to put it on and put it on properly and stuff like that. I feel that if Nintendo is so paranoid about parental controls, they need to do something like that with every system that is purchased. So that means anytime that you hook up your Wii U or you hook up a 3DS, there needs to be this blatant, video or display or some interactive display that talks about parental controls, what the parental controls allow your children to see or not see. And then after that, there needs to be a checkbox that you have to check saying that you watched the video or you saw the interactive video or demonstration or whatever. You understand that these options are there so that if anything happens, I'm pretty sure this is already in the terms of service, but just to be on the safe side, if anything happens, then Nintendo will not be liable, because it's stupid that like lackadaisical parents not watching what their kids are doing are the reason why I can't voice chat with my homies, or the reason why I can't send private messages to my homies if I want to play a game of Mario Kart or Kid Icarus Uprising or something like that. I should not be punished because of what somebody is failing to do for the safety of their own children. That is stupid, and that is a mindset that Nintendo needs to stray away from. And I know that I'm saying pretty much what everybody else in the Nintendo community is saying, but I just had to voice how I felt because it's very frustrating as of late to call myself a Nintendo fan, and Nintendo is making all of these stupid choices. I mean, I understand you're doing so because of terrible things happen. Anytime that an adult is preying on a child, that is a very terrible situation. I understand. I work in situations to where I have to advocate for people who cannot advocate for themselves. I used to work at a preschool, in childcare. I understand how important that stuff is. But when it comes down to it, you cannot deprive your fans of things that they should be able to do. Because you're going to turn people off, you're going to lose consumers, and that means you're going to lose money. And no matter how good your games are, Nintendo, trust me, I know y'all make world-class games. Y'all get highly rated games that surpass games that are found on multi-platforms. So you got some powerful brands. But if you don't have a system that can back up your great games, what's going to happen when these games no longer save face? I'm gonna go ahead and leave, y'all. For some reason, everybody and their mama is bothering me at work today, and nobody usually does that. It's like as soon as I try to do something, you got people messing it up. But I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.